What's up, everybody? So tonight I'm going to be investigating the most notorious hospital in the United States, Norwich State Hospital. I'm going to be joined in with Nicole Nightfall, one of the best psychic mediums I've ever worked with. I'm also bringing in another team, Paranormal Theory. I've investigated this place back a few months ago with them, and we caught the best activity and evidence that we've captured here in a very long time.
Is there anybody up here? If you're part of the living, like, you're not going to be in trouble, you can just let us know. We're about to turn this corner.
Oh my god, what the fuck was that? And tonight, I hope we're going to get that same energy. So stay tuned and we're going to get this thing started. So this place actually goes way back, right? So it actually started off in the 1890s, and at that time it was known as Connecticut's Hospital for the Insane. And obviously at that time, they had a lot of issues with overcrowding, and obviously they started to realize what they were dealing with at that time and started to look forward into the future, because they knew that if they're getting this many patients, they're going to definitely get more in the future. So that's when the plans for a newer and bigger hospital started. October 10th, 1904, the doors for the new hospital opened, and that is what we all know today as Norwich State Hospital for the Insane. On October 10th, 1996, they actually closed their doors for good, and I always kind of thought that was odd, opening on October 10th and closing on October 10th. During the 90 years of operation, they ended up treating many different types of illnesses, but mainly schizophrenia, depression, epilepsy, among other various types of illnesses. And they actually also house the criminally insane here. A lot of experimental treatments were done here. A majority of them were actually done in the lipid building, and some of those treatments included lobotomies, electric shock therapy, hydrotherapy, metrozole shock therapy, which was actually a stimulant to overdose the patient into a coma, and that actually led to a lot of deaths and a lot of injuries. And electric shock therapy was actually very violent, and it would cause a lot of violent reactions, and in turn would actually injure the patients even more. So you're talking dislocating spines and among other injuries as well. They also performed forced sterilization, known as eugenics, and that would basically prevent anybody who they deemed morally unfit or had any kind of mental illnesses to basically not reproduce. Basically, they're trying to correct, the population. Which was actually pretty awful. Everything, like, the patients had zero say in any of it, so it was kind of like your hands are tied, you just kind of had to do it. Even in the 1920s, there was actually a superintendent there that would talk about the idea of euthanizing patients around 15 years of unsuccessful treatments. And basically what they would do, they would just kill them. But you also have to kind of realize, though, is that during that time period, is that a lot of doctors, they don't have the tools that we have now. They don't have the technology that a lot of our doctors and nurses have now. So you've got to think about it. They did everything that they could at that time. And a lot of people kind of forget that, which is not okay, They did what they thought would help at the time. And you think, like, lobotomies, right? If you have a patient who's doing schizophrenia and they start acting different than the rest, well, let's perform a lobotomy for that to try to fix that, right? And next thing you know, what they are seeing is that these patients are a lot calmed down, and so what they thought it was working. So, I mean, I guess a lot of people end up hating, like, the doctors and talk a lot of stuff, say a lot of crap about them, but we have to keep in mind that, like I said, like, they did the best that they could. And obviously we're gonna look back and think, damn, that's brutal, but it's a whole different time period. And, I don't know, that's just something I fully believe in, is that we kind of have to give these doctors the benefit of the doubt because they tried their best. When it comes to the paranormal here, what is your experience here? Does the paranormal exist here?
I do think the paranormal does exist here, and I think there are a lot of things that we don't understand.
Okay.
From when it was the Native American burial grounds and Native American property and all that. I think that when they built this, they didn't really think about that it was Native American when they were building it, that people have been buried here and stuff like that. So there's definitely entities from the Native American culture that's on this property that we have. I don't want to say like, oh yeah, we've seen it, because at the end of the day, you don't really know what you've seen, but we think that there is something or someone that is protecting the entire property. Mm-hmm. And my mom has seen it, I've seen it, and it's like, we don't think there's anything demonic here, and we don't want to say that something demonic is here, because every place that you go there's something demonic, and it's just like, that's just not true. There can't be something demonic at every single paranormal place or haunted place, but there's something that we stirred up when we were cleaning it up, and I feel they felt we were threatening their land, and definitely that brought out a lot more paranormal activity through us picking everything up and moving everything and that stuff.
You're talking about seeing shadow figures, audible sounds. You're talking about hearing screams, banging. I've captured it all. EVPs that are just off the charts. And actually, I have this one here to show you. So this is one that I took probably around dusk time, and I actually was inside a lip pit, and if you go in and you turn, as soon as you enter and you turn left, go all the way down to the left side, there is an old medical bed, a patient's bed, hospital bed, and I went over in that area, and I asked a couple questions that is some EVPs, and what I got back was, it sent chills down my spine, I'll just say that. So I'll go ahead and play this for you guys so you guys can hear it. And again, this is captured in Lippitt Building. It was actually captured on August 28th, 2023. So I'm gonna go ahead and play that here.
Are you lonely here? Is that why?
It is definitely haunted. It's you have a lot of unmarked graves there between the patients who obviously their families never came back for, or wanted to claim. You also got to think that this hospital was, there's a lot of Indian burial over there, so you got to also kind of take that into perspective that you're on native lands, so I feel like that has a part that plays into it as well. What would be, in your opinion, the scariest building you've been into, like with the most activity that you've encountered?
I think the most activity we've gotten would probably be from nurses, but not on my end or my mom's end, and I don't really want to talk about what she's had, 'cause I don't know exactly what she's been through in that building, but I've been very, even today when we were going through the building, it's just a very unwelcoming kind of vibe that you get going into the basement and stuff, and so I avoid it at all costs.
What kind of experiences have you had here?
And which one? All of them?
Sure. Tell me about them.
Well, in Lippitt, for one of my birthday parties, we did the Estes method with, I think it was me and a bunch of my friends, and we got a lot of responses. They were very communicative with us. We learned about a few people who are here, like Robin. There's a little girl here who goes by the name of Stella, and we believe that her story was that she was killed by her mom when she was 12, and her mom was admitted here, and so she just almost followed her, I believe, and she's very attached to my mom, which is a bit weird, but I mean, she can do what she wants. And then there's also the main doctor here, which I don't remember his last name, but he goes by Bill with my mom. And so he's very communicative with my mom and has said hi to her many times and talks to her continuously every single time she comes here. He's welcoming to us, and I don't know about other people. We haven't really heard bad things about him, but... And then I was growled at in Pondview, which is the one next to nurses, on the right side if you're standing back. And that's... Pondview is not really interesting, so it's just Pondview.
I also feel like I have a lot of interactions with the children spirits that are there. At one point, they had an orphanage, and where they house a lot of the children there. I get a lot of interactions over there. Nothing malevolent. I know people are like, "Oh, kid spirits. It could be a demon," you know. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I've never experienced anything in this place that would remotely even come close to me thinking that it was a demon. Do I think that there's a lot of angry spirits here? Absolutely. You know, you're talking about patients that had a lot of stuff done against their will. You had a lot of patients who weren't treated the greatest, which, you know, I get, you know, there was a lot of neglect from the nurses, but you have a lot of different emotions that go through this place. And I think that plays a really big part in the hauntings or the activity that happens here.
Tell me about Lippet.
What do you want to know?
Like paranormal wise, some things that we should watch out for.
Kyle's had stuff thrown at him, so maybe watch out for flying objects. There's, we believe that there's a portal on the other side from which we're standing on both the top and the bottom floors, because that's where we get the most activity. That's where we've heard EVPs and where the throwing of objects come from. There's people who like to just run at you there, and we've seen in this building in particular, we have seen Kyle, which we call it the mimic, but we don't know what it is. But we've seen Kyle like in the field walking upstairs when he's either behind us or somewhere else. So maybe watch out for Kyle if you see Kyle. He's not here.
So you basically get a good gist of a mix of activity here between different types of things.
I think that we've gotten a lot of stuff here, but we definitely haven't gotten all that Lippet or Norwich is. And so there's a lot more to explore paranormally and historically within the buildings on this property.
So there's definitely layers and layers in this place.
Too many, almost.
A lot of the patients and children here on this property, I feel, just want a connection. They want that love. They want that, the things they never got when they were alive. You know, this place isn't on. Did a lot of crazy things happen back in those times? Yes. If we look back, yes, and we judge. But do I think that some of these patients should have gotten the love that they deserve, not just from the hospital, but from their families as well? And I don't know. That's just what I feel. There's just a lot of emotions that run through there. Everything from angry to happy to sad, you know. I've put a lot of time into investigating Norwich, and I never really filmed it before, and this was actually going in with a team, and this is our version.
What is up? So I found Nicole, and we're here. We're about to walk up. We're going to meet the guys, and then we're going to be heading over and investigating our first spot, the Orphanage. I've heard some crazy stuff about this location or this building, and I've actually been inside of it, and during the daytime heard some crazy audible sounds, so I'm kind of hoping we get some pretty crazy activity today. What do you think?
Without a doubt, it's gonna happen.
Let's do it. Let's go meet the guys and see what's going on. I think we found them. What is up, Paranormal Theory? Oh shit, what is up? All right, guys, so we finally met up with the guys. We got Ryan here, we've got Brent, and then we also got Nick. Can't forget Nick.
Nope.
So the gang's all here. We're about to head in and we're gonna go start off at the orphanage. Let's go.
That.
Trying to light in his eyes.
That's what I'm trying to do.
That, where? Right in his eyes.
How do you feel being in here for the first time actually now? What do you get a feel of?
I feel like there's a lot of movement. I don't know how else to explain that. I feel like a lot of them are like running around, playing, being active. Like I don't get at this point, at least where we're standing, because we're just entering like misery. Yeah. It's just a lot of we're playing. They're aware they're crossed over. They're just like here to have a good time. I don't know how else to put it, because what else are they gonna do?
Yeah.
But they keep calling for somebody named John. I don't know if this is a doctor or an older kid or something, but I see him like a very like late teens, early 20s man, like maybe named John, because I keep hearing like John, I keep hearing it. Like they're calling for him.
Okay.
So that's what I'm getting so far.
All right.
Yeah.
Someone was picking up on actually something like that or similar, which goes with the theory that she wants to kind of try.
So last time you all were here together, Drew was talking to me, and as he was talking to me about you guys not making it, I was hearing a song, a lullaby being hummed, and I didn't know what this was. And I heard something about a goose and goslings, and I started Googling, and I heard this very old lullaby that I found that's super creepy, that talks about death. So that's what I was hearing, and I sent it to him, and afterwards, Drew, you said you felt like something followed you home. That was a kid, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the plan was, I learned that lullaby, so when we have all the equipment going, I want to see if I sing it 3 times, because they say in a lot of deaf traditions, if you say it 3 times, spirit actually hears you. Just to amp up the activity, I'll even pause in the middle of the song, see how it interacts, because I'm curious to see if they react to singing.
What actually be nice is to pull out EVPs and get the DR60
Yep.
and get
doing that.
Yeah.
We have everything set up. Nicole's sitting here in the center. She's gonna go ahead and sing that nursery rhyme. Alright, so the cat ball's already going off. We got a candle in the center there, EMF, we got a REM pod over in that room where Ryan just walked past. Down the hallway, we got REM pods. We have the dead bell, and I'm pretty sure you guys put another REM pod in there too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so we are loaded up with equipment. Okay, so there's one REM pod, there's a dead bell down that hallway, and in this room over here, there's another REM pod. So we're gonna go ahead and get started, and we are gonna see what happens.
Go tell Lordy, go tell Lordy, go tell Lordy, the old gray goose is dead. The one she was keeping, the one she was keeping, the one she was keeping for her feather bed. She died on the mill pond, she died on the mill pond, she died on the mill pond, standing on her neck.
There's something moving down there before that bell went off. What was that? Jesus Christ. Okay.
sing more, but you guys are like, the words are mixing in my head because I hear them singing and they're not singing, like they're singing different parts and it's confusing me, so it's like throwing me off.
All right.
If there's a John down there, can you come in here, please? John, don't be scared. Would you like for me to sing again, or would you like to sing? If you want to sing, hit the bell twice. If you want me to sing, hit it once. Well, I'm a one-trick pony and I know one lullaby, so I'm going to do the same thing to him. Okay. Go tell them, Rhodey. Go tell them, Rhodey. Go tell them, Rhodey. The old gray goose is dead. The one she was keeping, the one she was keeping, the one she was keeping for her feathered bed.
Candles on too.
That was just walking.
She died on the mill pond. She died on the mill pond. She died on the mill pond, standing on her neck.
Did anybody hear a cough down there? Like a
I know if it was a call for a step when I said walking.
No, it was way after. It's like right before she was about to sing. I think I heard like some of you guys laugh or something, and it was like in the mix of sound. It's almost like I heard somebody go. No, he didn't. I thought it might have.
There was something else that sounded like it did like that, or like a knock on wood or something.
Okay. But it sounded like distance.
They got her in the woodshed. They got her in the woodshed. They got her in the woodshed. The doctor says she's dead. The old gander's grieving. The old gander's grieving. The old gander's grieving because his mate is dead.
If you all want to join in on the singing, step inside the circle and we could all sing together.
You could come in. When was the last time anybody sang to you? Do you remember?
Yeah. There was a breath down that way.
Was it a breath?
Yeah, there was a sudden inhale down that way.
I wonder, like, maybe they've seen us and like they haven't seen people in a while. And they're like,
Are you excited that you have company? We're all singing down here, having a good time. You can join us. If you want her to start singing again, can you turn the candle on for me? You're almost there. Go ahead. Use the candle in the middle. If you need energy, use it from these devices.
My camera keeps going out of focus, like right in this area. Like right now, it's out of.
So I saw like something.
Now it's
go
focused,
over
though.
You before? I was like looking up because it was like a massive, there was a knock there, and there was like something that like almost like floated over.
Candles on. What was that?
That's him. You guys.
Oh my god, dude! I was like, Jesus.
I know, but you make noises and the microphone's as strong as they are.
You sound like a whole ghost. Well, they lit the candle on, so they want you to sing again. Yeah, you're doing great. Oh, they just blew it out again.
The goslings are grieving, the goslings are grieving, the goslings are grieving because their mother is dead. Bye bye, oh baby, bye bye, oh baby, bye bye, oh baby, bye, oh baby, bye. It's like they're trying to keep beat. It's
Yeah.
That or it's almost like a slap.
Yeah.
Just telling the camera, like, anytime you're singing, that bell's going off. If you're not singing, it's not going off. At least not, like...
I think they're enjoying it. That's for sure.
They're reacting to it. But they're keeping away, it feels like.
Do any of you remember that song or know it? Can you hit the bell if you've heard it before?
Because it went from
I know,
that's
I'm watching the energy go.
Like right through, like over to Drew.
Are you trying to talk into the red light over here? If you're trying to talk to us, you have to speak really loud into it.
Is there anything you want to say right now?
Is there another location you want us to move to that you might be stronger in?
If you want us to stay down here with you, can you let the bell go off twice? 1, 2, back to back?
You can come hang out inside the circle if you want to. You can come sit here.
One's like, I'm already here. What you mean?
There's two in here.
Huh?
There's two in here.
Wait a second. What was that sound?
Are you coming in? Yep, you're here. You can come sit down.
Oh, that one. Can you light the cat ball and the candle at the same? Okay, hold up. Can you light the cat ball and the candle if you want me to go into the circle as well?
Do you want somebody to go down that hallway? If so, can you set the bell off?
Talking about the music box. Do you have that set up?
No.
What?
They're talking about a music box. You don't have it set up?
No.
I want to get it out. They're asking
Yeah.
for it.
Like they want to make music now.
So I figured it'd be a good thing to have.
I want to stop this real quick.
Please.
Are we going to turn the cameras out?
Okay, hold on. I want to play this back.
Bell. You play.
Okay, hold on. Just to see if anything was said. almost sounds like something's trying to sing with you. That's kind of what I was getting. That was me just now, but there's a lot there. Are they singing?
Talking about the server.
Oh my God, that's clear.
That's John. John, we don't mean any harm. I think you protect the kids. I know they're fond of you. You don't need to be upset or threatened. I don't know if there's a reason why you were around the kids. I don't know if that was your job when you were here. But if so, we're here to interact with you. And if you want to share your story or tell us the name of maybe one of your favorite kids here, we're here to listen.
You almost have I have a feel. There's something here. I keep getting these weird sensations like from here and it shoots through. There's a bat in here, FYI, so if you see a shadow. I got you.
4K, is it 4K?
It is 4K. We're gonna see you dodging bats in 4K. Shout out to your fans. That's a good question. Put a little bit of your weight on it.
This thing's.
What was that?
One step and then you just.
Dumb ways to die.
I was gonna say tell my mother that I love her, but if I die, I'll be able to tell her myself.
Oof.
It's dark humor, I'm sorry.
That's why I said oof.
Still a little early.
Still early, my fault, guys. Why don't we send Nick first?
Because I'm fat.
I mean, we would have tested it quickly then. That
We can
was
send the heaviest
fucked. I'm
person
sorry.
down first, and if it holds, then they can hold anyway.
Okay.
Well, we should.
I'll do this enough now.
What are you doing?
I'm going down there, but I think you should go down there.
You think I should? Why?
Because I said it to you before.
There's a reason.
I don't know, I just feel like you're being called.
Who is? Fucking hell. Alright, so we're gonna walk down this thing and hope for the best. So apparently I'm supposed to be coming down with these guys and I was trying to avoid it, but we're gonna go to our death.
If you fall to death, it's not my fault. I know.
It's always her fault. It's always her
There's
fault.
nothing on the record, even though I said it 5 seconds ago.
Okay, let's go.
Yep. Watch it.
I'm not coming down, I'm gonna stay up here.
You're gonna be alone?
Yeah, it's fine.
Aye.
I'm not fucking scared. It's fine.
What is there? Anybody want power? I found it. Alright, hold on a second.
This is your transformers.
That's not the tunnels. That's not the tunnels. But
What's down there?
it's just a room. The tunnel's gotta be on the other side. I have a really bad pain right now in my head, and I don't like this. Just fucking got sharp right here.
Careful of that floor.
Fucking almost like a headache.
Drew, this goes nowhere.
No, I know. I realized that when I looked in there. You get through it through the basement. I just trying to find it, obviously.
Somebody, maintenance guy was using it for
Tools or something.
So what you would do for maintenance,
Does the door still work?
that, I would not.
No, I'm not.
Hold on. Fucking gotta let me up first, bro. Because I'm so used to the penitentiaries. They're like, don't ever shut the doors because you may not be able to get out. And I'm like, hell no, because there ain't no way
I'm
up.
gonna close it all the way.
Probably attic. Okay, guys, careful where you step.
Okay.
I just stepped in a soft spot. You hear me?
Where? On the floor?
Yeah, so that's why I said just careful where you step up here.
Yeah, I've been trying to pay attention.
Like this hall seems solid. I just went to step into one of the rooms and it's almost like the floor kind of felt like it was sinking. So that's why I said just careful.
Did you see this?
No, what?
The room doesn't like exist anymore. The outside is inside.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The front part of it's all collapsed down too, like the front of the building. So, room 10 doesn't exist then, in this building. But that doesn't, I mean, it could be in fucking Lippet. There's a whole upstairs, it's rooms all over the place. So, and I'm pretty sure there's a 10 up there.
Okay.
Is there any kids up here? Oh, my bad. If there is, can you knock for us? You can just do something like this. That was so quiet. Can you do?
With my strong hair.
Can you do something like this, please? Is there any spirits up here at all? Can you give us 2 knocks? Car. At first I was like, the hell?
I don't like the ground.
I shall rise again.
Oh, shit.
And just like that, that window is the fastest way out.
Yep.
Do you like visitors?
We're trying to find the tunnels because we want to try to find the other side of the building. Is there any way that you can guide us? Can you give us 2 knocks if you can? I don't really feel much up here. It's like dead quiet,
Yeah.
like just dead energetically wise.
See, I think this building might be a lot of residual.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it comes in like definitely distinctive waves. There is just like a little bit of intelligence, but I think it's like just that convenience that so many people were moving, running through here,
Mm-hmm.
that it just happens to play into everything that we're asking for.
Yeah.
Like, it also makes you think like being an orphanage. If someone wasn't adopted, like, and they pass on, would they come back here? Like, is this home?
The only place they know.
Well,
Yeah,
but
sure.
then again, I don't think like you can only stay in an orphanage until like what, the age of 18, and
18,
then
yeah.
Back
And-
then it might have been different.
no, I think
Well, no,
because
18's a legal adult.
yeah,
But if you think about it, right? Let's say that they did turn 18, but they're still not technically fit for the rest of society. So what happens to them?
But
They
you also
stay
gotta-
here,
you
but they
gotta-
wouldn't be here. They would be transported to obviously like a different building on the property.
Yeah.
But they would still kind of, all they would know is
And
the
this kind of
property at
goes
least.
along with the whole thing of like, people believe that children's spirits, it's harder for them to be trapped somewhere
Mm-hmm.
because they were children. Where it's like adults, it can almost be a choice to stay somewhere.
well, not even like a choice, but I think it's more like they had almost like a reason to stay. You know, it's just like you regretted something, you didn't tell somebody something, and you're constantly, unfortunately, living that death loop.
Yeah.
That you're just playing that same thing over and over again. So that's why you get some of those like residual haunts that you kind of people say like they see people walking through or hear footsteps every so often, like around the same time. You know, doors will close. It's like that could be, unfortunately, their death loop.
Yeah, I do believe this is also the spot too. Like this is the place where they fully believe that people of color couldn't feel pain, so they would do a lot of the experiments
They
onto
made
them.
first, yeah.
Yep.
So that's like the point I'm getting into with even all the clothes and stuff you found. Let's say the people from the orphanage here, they're forgotten. Nobody really cares about them anymore. Were they experimenting on them? Were they able to go missing and nobody knows? Of course, these are all, you know, hearsay.
Yeah.
But going back to your point, I do think there's a lot of residual energy, but I think everybody always gets stuck on the death being like the imprint. Trauma also is an imprint, that intelligent spirits, I believe.
Technically, it's almost a bigger imprint if you really think about it.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
the pain and suffering of the act to lead to death is more is worse off.
And that would kind of leak into like the stone tape theory.
Absolutely.
Like these walls soak that stuff in.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The floors, like, sounds kind of weird when you tell people at the first, but like these places, the places don't forget,
No.
Yeah.
and they keep that energy. And like I said, you hear the running down the stairs at you.
Yep.
Those kids probably didn't even know you were there. Just
Oh yeah,
Right through.
absolutely. Yeah.
Well, that's it. And I mean, especially like some of these places were used with limestone, quartz, like stuff like materials like that do have that type of energy as well.
Mhm.
So that's why a lot of some of these places are as active as they are, is because if they have limestone or quartz in them, that's an amplifier.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I can tell you right off the bat, this building feels completely different than like Lippet.
Yeah.
They're two different feelings.
Oh yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
this is like, it goes in and out of, like right now I feel like we're just in a building talking.
Mm-hmm.
But I
But
think
then
now
it goes like in and out of like almost like a suppressed feeling. I guess that could be going like depression, sadness, and all that kind of
Right.
stuff, loneliness.
Well, I think it's kind of more too. It's like now it's just like, well, we're talking to him like in the basement. I turned it off. That we introduced ourselves. You know, we were kind of talking to him. She was singing to him. You know, there was no ill intent. So I think now it's like, well, what are they doing? What are they doing? Oh, okay, they're good. You
Yeah.
know, now we're kind of
You're
just.
not here to ruin anything.
Well, that, but it's like we're now blended in. You know, it's just like, oh, that's
Ain't
that.
gotta worry
What
about
do you
that.
do that? We're good. You know, it's nothing like now. It's just like, oh, you want to come out and hang? No, we know you. But you're
I
good.
know this
You're not-
Brent guy looks kind of suspicious.
So, I think we should either move on and see what we find.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
No, I don't think these.
It's weird because it's like your hand wipes or your toilet water. You could smell that at that staircase and like drifting off in the basement.
Yeah?
Okay, so it was like just big doors.
You're really calling.
Fucking sun going on here. I felt like I was almost hearing like like those lights sitting outside at like where you have I can't think of it. You know in movies when you see like a mosquito flying over to that like that and it goes that zap, but when it's not zapping it gets that
Yeah.
That's what I thought I was just hearing. That's why I stopped, because I was waiting for you guys to stop to see if I'd still hear. But it stopped. It was like, woo, like from about to the door to about right here where I was hearing it.
But it's weird because it's like your voice and Brent's voice makes that real bassy, like, boom to it in these hallways. Yeah.
Okay, so that might have been what it was then.
No, I don't know if like Brent.
It's like the more that I go this way, I'm getting more pain in my head. Do you have a light, Nicole? I'm having like something like sharp going on in my head right now, like right here, the whole fucking time. What's over here though?
There's a staircase right here down to the basement.
I feel like something's gonna jump out of these fucking rooms. Oh, fuck, dude.
I know. Look at all this room's full.
It's just blurred right there.
I just felt like a wave.
I'm like, do you feel anything here? It's bad. Like,
This
it
was
hurts.
the first time this, like,
This has gotta be new. I don't know if fuck, dude. They're doing something here. Because this is all new. Is there some sort of like paint smell or something? What is this? That leads to something. Oh. But that's the other building. That's the other side right there. Okay. I don't know what the hell's going on in my head. I don't like the feeling though.
yeah, I think we should rest it up.
I don't know. Do you smell like a chemical?
I smelled something when I turned the corner, but it wasn't paint to me. I couldn't place what
Oh, I
it
was
smelled.
wondering
So I
if-
smelled the smell was different, though, yeah.
I was wondering if maybe that's what was fucking with my head. Well, that's terrifying. There's stairs that lead down outside. Smoke break. Okay, let's go back this way. I've got fucking... The pain lightened up. There's the smell again. I'm wondering if they're really trying to fix this place, because look at this. This is all... Not unless...
I mean, maybe they're trying to cover something so it's not as dangerous. I don't know. But why put in that?
Now that fucking pain again is right here. Fuck, it's like shooting into my neck. I don't know what the fuck that is. What does this look like to you? I'm having chills.
I heard like really clearly just now, Jesus Christ, as if they were praying. That kind of tone. Not like a abrasive cursing kind of way, but like Jesus Christ, like they are singing or praying.
What the fuck is happening? I don't like this feeling in my head. Like it's sharp, it's painful, and it's literally right here, just right here.
Well, you kind of had that feeling a little bit downstairs too, right?
And then it went away. But before it was just from here, shooting back. Now it's straight right here. And I don't like when we're moving close to certain areas, it gets stronger. I feel like I'm fucking Harry Potter with like Voldemort. Like you know how like this is gonna sound fucking crazy, but you know like in Harry Potter where Voldemort every time he's close, right, and his forehead starts hurting.
Yeah.
It's kind of that's like the best. I know that sounds crazy, but that's the best way that I can describe it.
Okay.
And it's not like it's here. It's literally just right here, like where my hairline meets like my forehead. And it's not like it's all over. It's just from like here. It's like this area here. And if I go like when I came into here, it got sharp,
now dulled down. I go to the other side area, it was very, like, the more that I stepped forward, the more the pain became stronger.
So let's explore this hypothetically, spiritually woo-woo stuff. Okay, let's just take that leap. As ridiculous as it is. I know you have connections to places like Crescent and stuff too. Do you think maybe not necessarily past life literally at this location, but do you think maybe it's triggering something spiritually in you that might be residual, that's like getting unlocked, or like a reminder, and it's kind of stressing you out, and whatever spirits that walk with you or your past life, whatever's maybe getting agitated? I don't know, because I just know you
You think it's almost like I'm not listening, so they're trying to gain my attention, like, hey, like, and they're realizing, okay, like, that's working for him to realize, hey.
Yeah. Like a reminder, you're kind of like pulled and getting like
So, well, in that area too, like, I didn't feel comfortable over there. Like, that's why I was kind of looking quickly to see if I was supposed to be finding something, if there's something written on the walls or anything. But no, it was just that feeling, and that's why I was like, okay. But then I smelled that chemical smell, so I thought maybe it was that, but I feel like I smell urine more than anything right now, which obviously animals.
Yeah.
So obviously it's not the chemical, but I feel that same pain here. That's why I was trying to rule it out. Like, I didn't want to say it's something spiritual if it was just obviously like high chemicals or like spray paint. If you like air around that enough, it'll fucking create a headache, but fucking weird. Alright, so now we're gonna go head over to Lippitt Building. We're gonna go ahead and investigate that one, probably explore. We're gonna see. I definitely feel like there's something that's gonna happen in regards to me. So I guess we're gonna go over and find out. Now that pain just came back to my fucking forehead again.
There was like a wash that came over, like an energy wash, yeah.
I'm gonna cleanse myself tonight, boy, because it's taking a lot out of us. Alright guys, so we're gonna head over there now. We'll meet you over there.
Well, do you guys want to do the attic and maybe he and I stay here and maybe it'll help break up that energy too?
That'll work.
If you guys are okay with that.
You're gonna fucking send us up to the attic.
Because, well, I just have a feeling it's gonna be like an animal. It may not be, but I don't know. I just don't feel like getting attacked by like a cougar tonight.
Or raccoon.
Or a raccoon. Probably a raccoon.
Timmy the raccoon.
Did you say it's Timmy?
Timmy the raccoon.
That's fucking cold up here though. So
I think they're scared by them too. I think they're scared too by them. So what's over? I don't think I've been over here. You good? You scared over here? What's happening? What?
I'm cold.
Yeah, probably should rather have it. Yeah, something's up there. Oh, hey, no, but okay. Well, let me just set up here. I'll be behind you.
I was like, who the fuck is tapping on my backpack? Like.
Trust me.
Oh, they're going up more. You want to go down here?
Yeah, we can. I feel very off.
Yeah. You're probably also tired too. On top of it,
I'm exhausted.
I'm drained all of a sudden too down there. So.
That's like, I have to look. It's like, I have to look.
My flashlight's dying.
No, that was mine.
No.
No?
Sorry. That's them boys.
Yeah, I know that. If I hear walking above me, I'm just gonna assume it's them unless they're down here. But,
Is yours doing something?
yeah, it's dying on me now too. Wait, don't like that.
What? That's not right.
No, my bad. I'm looking in this area and
Did I thought an
see?
animal was coming?
Fucking owls. Yeah, look at this.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No, I don't fucking like that either, but... Just a glass. Oh, there's a little spider.
Oh, I'm getting the shakes, so.
Huh?
I'm getting the shakes, so something's happening.
The shakes of what?
I don't know.
Fuck. You just fucking scared the shit. I ran over here so fast.
There's energy with the DR6 unit.
Okay.
Is there somebody around us right now that's moving in and like up and down this hallway?
What do you think about them being up in the attic? Are you okay that we're up here right now?
Is there anything in specific that you're wanting to tell us right now or say to us?
What is your favorite memory about this place?
There's somebody around us right now, just moving in and like up and down this. There's somebody around us right now, just moving in and like up and down this hallway. There's somebody around us right now, just moving in and like up and down this hallway. There's somebody around us right now, just moving in and like up and down this hallway.
It's the same voice it sounds like too with that.
Do you enjoy it when people come in and speak with you like this? Do you feel as if you're lonely a lot of the times? At the end of the day, we just wanted to come in here and speak with you and see if you wanted to kind of speak back. I hope you know that any time that you're willing to speak with us, I always enjoy it. I know Nicole enjoys it. So if you can you just come over and just say, hello, Nicole and Drew?
Mr. Drew?
Yep.
Sorry, we were doing the DR60.
I'm sorry.
No,
No,
you're
you're
good,
fine.
you're
You're
good.
good now. We're playing back now.
Do you want people come in and speak with you like this? Do you feel as if you're lonely a lot of the time? At the end of the day, we just wanted to do you want people come in and speak with you like this? Do you feel as if you're lonely a lot of the time? At the end of the day, we just wanted to do you want people come in and speak with you like this? Do you feel as if you're lonely a lot of the time? At the end of the day, we just wanted to come in here and speak with you, and if you wanted to kind of speak back, I hope you know that anytime that you're willing to speak with us, I always enjoy it. I know Nicole enjoys it. So if you can you just come over and just say, hello, Nicole?
Damn.
It's because
It's
of
these
that
full.
long...
It's full, right?
It's full, yeah. Well, the long EVP we did over there, that's...
I had a
probably
feeling
what's
that
it.
that would have been something, but that's okay.
What's over?
Do you remember who you are? remember any of us.
What's the name of the person that's sitting on the bed?
Who?
The person.
Inside. 7.
I heard that even through his headphones.
Mars?
Oh, okay. Aliens? Yeah.
What's your name? Ceiling.
Whispering.
Yeah. That's what I really heard. What are you whispering about?
I'm here.
You're a preacher.
What's your name? Tell me what your name is.
Double?
Ida.
Tell me about the preacher.
Master Lagoon, Ida.
They can hear you talk.
Well, hi. We can hear you guys talk if you talk through the Ovilus or talk to Ryan right there through the SB7. Then we could be able to communicate with you guys.
97.
Are you talking about the year?
Well, close down 96, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me more about the preacher? Or can you show me a picture?
Friends.
How many people are in here with us?
Can you see how many of us there are? Can you count?
Amazing.
What's amazing?
You haven't shown me a picture.
Are you okay?
Who are you asking that to?
You haven't shown
This
me.
isn't what I'm hearing. This is Ryan talking, but there's a breeze around this hand.
Probably trying to talk into it. Maybe my gaze. That's me. Oh,
Lip it. I just heard lip it.
That's crazy.
Wow. That was wild. That was clear.
Did you live in Whippet?
Americans.
Where are you from?
It's a picture of a gate. It's like the front gate. After it said lip it, right after. Yeah. It sent the picture and then it said lip it. But it's like a big iron gate. Like
Rain Man? Raymond?
Oh, Raymond. Little Raymond? Could that be the name of the preacher guy?
Mm-mm.
Jim?
Jim. Interesting.
What did you say?
Jim.
Jim who?
Grandpa.
Grandpa's going on.
I'm God.
There it is. What's your name? Did you do something to your eye?
Not your average.
Did you do something to your eye? Can you answer?
People.
What about your hand?
Yeah, this is different. This is a man.
Yeah, your body feels a lot
It's
different.
totally different.
What happened to your hand?
Grandpa's going off like crazy. It's a different body.
Has his temperature gauge?
Same old.
Does your first name start with a P?
It's crazy.
Can you tell me your name if it starts with a P?
It's nuts. How close does he have to be for that to stay solid?
That's temperature.
Is that temperature?
Yeah. Is it all the lights around, or
No,
is
it's
it
just
the
the red.
small one?
It's just smaller.
Yeah, it's just temperature.
What's your name? You said you are God. Can you tell me your name?
And he said,
I have a
"Yeah."
feeling I know who I'm speaking with, but can you confirm that?
California.
I feel like that's for a pass then.
Let us know who you are, so we know how to communicate. Can you tell us your name? Can you remember it?
Robert Stream.
Robert Stream.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay. Son.
What Jesus is?
Like short
Erase.
Yeah, that was weird.
Sundress is 9.
Beard.
Beard.
Europe. Amelie. Egg.
Didn't you say one girl's name was Emil? Or something earlier?
What's Annie or something, or Franny or something?
Yeah.
Sad.
That's the most I've ever seen.
How many spirits are here right now?
Like, oh,
We want to speak to all of you. But you need to speak to us one at a time. Let's start with the man.
Sang.
Is your name Robert?
I can't see what this is.
To us.
sang to us.
Oh, wow,
Sang
that's
message to
interesting.
us.
Interesting. So are the children here?
I can't see what this image is. What the hell is that?
They can hear.
Did you come here from the orphanage?
West.
Come from California?
Qualify.
Well, also the dead are said to come from the west direction also, so, I mean, it could be a number of
What if it's
He's picking up spirits talking to each other.
Can you let us know how many spirits we're talking to right now?
Wow.
What?
Legion?
Oh, Legion.
Fuck you.
Ooh.
What did you get on the picture?
There's a man.
In your face.
Yeah. Is this Jim?
That he was in your face. It's a picture of him in your face.
There's a
Give us your name so we can speak to you directly.
dude. It's literally a.
Casualty.
Did you do something you weren't supposed to?
Yo, there's literally a guy like.
Run.
Yeah, this is threatening. Did you do something you weren't supposed to?
Family.
Yeah, what happened to your family?
Did you kill them?
Aiden.
Ate them?
Aiden, I think.
Dude, that's not wrong.
So you.
What did you do? Do you want to confess your sins?
Not interested.
No, I figured that. Do you believe in God? Let's ask the questions I'm not supposed to.
Not important.
Okay. Do you believe in nothing?
So I got a picture of people fighting.
Yeah, it's the energy.
Wait a minute.
Like everyone's
Yep.
trying to talk.
Is it Jim and Robert here?
They're waiting.
Closet.
Why are you fighting? Fighting doesn't matter anymore.
In here.
Upon. Tried. Threat.
Upon tried threat. Interest.
Back door.
Ledge.
What'd it say?
We're gonna come up at
Did it say which, you said?
Ledge.
Hold on. Is that
Sirens
coyotes?
are going off.
What? That's not sirens. That sounds like coyotes.
Sounds like a whole bunch of coyotes outside.
Interesting. So when that happens, it usually means a gate is open.
I've showed you.
Hecate controls coyotes, and she opens the gate for the dead.
It is.
And the
witching
gate from
hour.
the west, I said before too. So
It's the witching hour.
Yeah, and I heard witch when he said something. I heard I thought he said witch,
There's a
Also
little
ledge.
and she's queen of the witches too.
appetite.
Hecate, yeah,
Yeah.
Hecate.
This is literally like a
Well, he
tale
did
of
say he
some-
saw a gate earlier on that thing.
Yeah, well that's crazy. Yeah,
Mhm.
you saw a gate, like a literal gate.
Yeah.
He said a big iron
Is the
gate.
gate open?
No.
Target.
No, sealed.
No, she's
Are you
asking.
trying to open the gate?
But see, he said the crappy word from him. He said legion.
That's also it. So it's also believed she controls, not to use the D word, like demon. She's queen of the demons also, but to me it's just the dead. It's spirit world opening in general.
Yeah, but the very first picture that he got when he handed it to me was 6 like orange imps.
Okay.
Like I said, they were like little kids,
Yeah.
but it's my change.
Are you
Something first.
Are you still here?
It's me.
If you're here, are you able to yell or make a very loud noise where we can hear you?
Perfect.
We're asking that of you. Do you want to show us?
Portal.
Yep. There you go.
Where is it located?
If I was gone,
Who's trying to open a portal right now? What spirits? Is there something you're trying to show us?
Show.
Did it say show?
Shown.
Shown.
Remember. Stars.
I was gonna ask if you liked the stars
Statement.
before.
Nod.
It's literally just a plant.
Is it white? White flowers?
And score.
Or cream colored?
Well, it's only in black and white.
It is? Okay.
Yeah. But it looks like a big fern.
Okay.
What's up, everybody? So I wanted to add this small little clip in here at the end for a couple different reasons. One of them being, as you guys could see, I was very out of it in the video. So I completely forgot to do a goodbye video. But also because when Nicole and I left that night, we recognized something immediately off. And when we walked outside of Lippet, we noticed the sky doing some weird stuff. And you can see right here in these photos that they were almost cotton candy-like, right? But the weirdest part is they started to fade and quickly change within a matter of seconds. So I didn't have time to really just pull out my camera again because I had already tucked it away into my bag. I feel like I would have lost it. Because the way it was fading out was way too fast. So I immediately took my phone and I just took some photos of the sky. Now keep in mind though, that there was nothing going on that night. So, because it does sit across from Mohegan Sun. And there was no lights over there shining up into the sky. We even drove past it on our way back out, like on our way back home, and no lights were shining. No spotlights, no nothing. There was no northern lights happening that night either because I checked the weather on that just to see if maybe something would have been playing, colors in the sky. And these colors were only in the clouds. They weren't actually in the actual sky, because if you notice, it's only the clouds that change colors and shifts. Now the moon was that was our next guess, was the moon. The moon was on the opposite side of us, because obviously we turned to look for it, and it's on the opposite side of the sky, so it wasn't the moon. So I'm curious to see what your guys' thoughts are on these photos here. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this Norwich State Hospital episode. This place holds a very, very big spot in my heart. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it. It was definitely fun to film there. And don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel. Make sure that you like this video and comment on this video. Let us know what your thoughts are. Because we love to hear stuff like that. What if there's other experiments that you think that we should try, you know, absolutely put those in those comments. We would love to try anything and showcase whatever it is that you guys think that we could do to be better. So yeah, thank you again, and I can't wait to see you guys for the next episode. Thanks, guys.